whether it is predestined or not. If it is a question, I want to answer, it is predestined. Okay, now we'll read the rest. Whether it is predestined or not, is it true that masters can change their devotees' karma in their current life? What must happen for the devotee to receive the master's grace in changing their karma? I am finding my present karma very difficult to bear and request for your grace. First of all, a lot of people come to me and complain about their karma. Why do they complain about their karma when they created it themselves? Nobody else created it for them. Something that they forget. That the karma, the events happening in life, which are good or bad, are a result of their own actions and intentions of the past, nobody else's. You're not paying somebody else's karma, you're paying your own karma. You go and buy something from the grocery store and a bill comes. Why am I being given bills to pay? Why you bought something from the grocery store? When we buy something from grocery store and we know we bought it, we pay the bill cheerfully. If we did not know, we'll say, why are we getting bills? Karma is like that. It is a debt we have to pay. It's a reward we accept for our good actions. It is something we created for ourselves. Nobody else has done it. And then to cry and blame somebody, especially blame God himself. Why did you give me bad karma? He said, I didn't give you. Sorry. You gave it to yourself. In this show, in this physical world, we create our own karma with our own minds. And we come and pay with our own minds. And we suffer or enjoy with our own minds. So that is why karma is our own creation and we have created it. So to ask for leniency, one can say, were you lenient when you did these things in your past life? Are you lenient today when you are doing those nasty things to people and to animals and to others? And you will say, why am I suffering like this? If you are forgetting what the results of your actions will be in this life, how can you ask for change of destiny of what you did earlier? You say we should take responsibility. Then take responsibility. These are your actions. But having said that, if one's karma is so bad, it interferes with the spiritual journey. Masters do intervene. Masters intervene and lighten the karma. But the law of karma prevails here, and therefore masters sometimes take upon their own bodies, take upon their own suffering of a person whose karma they are changing the destiny. Most people don't know that. Master changed my karma. Okay, I will do it. And Master got sick. Master falls sick. Oh, Master help me. What about Master falling sick? Of course, Master will fall much less sick than the person would have gone through that. And therefore, Masters do intervene like that. Their intervention is not meant merely to relieve karma. Their intervention is that if the karma at that stage is preventing you from on your spiritual path, they will intervene so that the karma becomes light and smooth enough so you can go through it and not interfere in your spiritual path. They can do it. How do you get that intervention? Second part of the question. By requesting for it, praying for it, begging for it. That's the way to ask. They say that a mother does not give the child something unless the child cries for it. Let's cry for intervention. Masters will see if the change of destiny is necessary, softening of the blow is necessary for their spiritual progress, he will do it. But he'll take it in a small way upon himself. There was a very wonderful satsangi of great master who at some point in his earlier life, before he came to great master, committed a murder. After he became a satsangi, the trial started. In the trial, the session judge in Lahore which was part of India at that time, convicted him to hanging to death by hanging, sentenced him to death sentence. And his relatives and all ran up to him. Master, he's such a wonderful satsangi of yours, and he's undergoing death sentence. Where will he gain any spiritual knowledge? He's come to your feet. He begged you, initiated him, and the man is being hanged. Can't you intervene in such a case even? Great Master said, has he filed an appeal? Yes, Master, we are filing an appeal in the High Court. A division bench is going to hear it. Give me the date and the time when the appeal will be heard. It will be heard on such and such date at 10 o'clock in the morning. Great Master said, I will approach my master, Baba Jamal Singh, if he can do something. No masters ever say, we are going to do it. They put the responsibility on their masters. Clever move, by the way. They say our masters will do it. So, on that day, this is a true story, I'm remembering it now, that on that particular day at 10 o'clock, Master is coming out of his house and getting into his car. And door is bent, his whole thumb is cut off. Immediately, bleeding, he ran and brought something. Doctor was called and bandaging was done. At 10 o'clock, it was heard there, the High Court acquitted the man. Now, we linked the two things, that Master has taken over his karma, and in a little way he paid off with his own thumb. What was his neck and his life was paid off by his thumb. Masters can do that. They do that very often. Sometimes people wonder why, in a particular case, some things Master has given a special grace to somebody to carry on with his spiritual life, and Master runs away and to fall sick somewhere. It has happened, that also we have seen it 2 or 3 times in Great Master's time. So, Masters do intervene. But when you want intervention of a Master, remember you are transferring something to the Master. Many people would love to take the illness of a Master on themselves rather than give their own karma to the Master. But if it is interfering in your spiritual progress, Masters will help you. You just pray for it, ask for it, you'll get it.